Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody doing tonight? Let's talk some 49er football. Ooh-wee. We're going to be talking 49er football. We're going to have some fun tonight. Where is Nick Bosa? ¿Dónde está pinche Bosa? Where is he? The Niners need to sign him. The Niners need to stop playing around. They need to sign this man. This is a game changer, defensive end. No more playing around, San Francisco. Sign Nick Bosa. I'm going to do a call-in show. You guys are going to be able to call in and let me know your thoughts tonight, right after this.
10, 9,
Let's freaking go. What's up, everyone? Let me go ahead and acknowledge some people in the chat. How's everybody doing? Jimmy Perez, how you doing? Want to acknowledge Crazy Guy. What's up, Crazy Guy? Want to acknowledge Daniel Cantu. What's up, Daniel Cantu? Welcome. I want to acknowledge, let's see here, Daniel Barry Sports. Welcome to the channel. Gabriel Hernandez. Welcome to the channel. We got Luis Moreno in the house. What's up, Luis? Welcome to the channel. We got John in the house. Welcome, John. We got Tanisha in the house. Welcome, Tanisha. We got Eric in the house. What's up, Eric? We got Sander in the house. What's up, Sander? How you doing, brother? We got Teresa in the house. What's up, Teresa? Good to see you. Let's see. We got Steve-O in the house. What's up, Steve-O? We got 49er Minded in the house. What's up, 49er Minded? And we got Facebook user. Unfortunately, it does not show me your name to identify you, who you are. So please write your name at the end of your comment or make your way over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. That way I can identify you properly. But welcome to the channel. Now, real quick before I get started, I like to do a lot of giveaways. I love doing giveaways. I love giving away stuff to all my viewers. So what I'm going to be doing for the next probably month is what I'm going to do is I'm going to read comments. And I'm going to choose and pick what comments I want to read, but I'm not going to post it on the screen. If you want your comment to be read and posted at a guaranteed, you will have to send it in the form of a super chat. So if you want to super chat your comment, that will guaranteed that it will be read and answered priority over everybody else's comment. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. I'm just going to pick and choose comments, and I'm just going to read it out loud and answer them best of my ability, and we'll go for there. All proceeds go right back into the channel to purchase items to give away to my viewers. But welcome to another episode of the Niner Sickness Podcast. As yours truly has a... Hold on, guys. Well, I lost my chain, but it's okay. I got a Nick Bosa jersey on. We got a signed Nick Bosa. What's up, Jesus? Welcome to the channel, Jesus. How you doing, Jesus? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. So we got to sign Nick Bosa. This is taking too long. It is now September 5th. We are playing in 5 days. We play Sunday at Pittsburgh without our best defensive player. What is the holdup? Are the Niners going to batch this up? I'm a big supporter of John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, for those that don't know. But are the Niners going to screw this up? Are the Niners going to screw this up? What's the holdup? I would love to be a fly on the wall to see what's going on between Bosa's agent and Murad Parag. Who needs to give in this game of chicken they are playing? Does it need to be the Niners, or does it need to be Bosa's agent? Do you guys think that Bosa has anything to do with this? Or do you think Bosa is completely relying and trusting his agent? Do you think Bosa is just like, okay, when it gets done, give me a call? Or do you think the agent is calling Bosa and saying, okay, this is what they're offering, and Bosa's like, nah, I want this. I want to be the highest paid non-quarterback player in the NFL? Or do you think Bosa's kind of kicking it in Florida, working out, staying in shape, and trusting that Nick Bosa, his agent, will take care of the situation? What's up, Austin? Welcome to the channel. So, let's see here. All right. Sander says, what's up, brother? Beto, what is your favorite appetizer or food for game day? Wings, tacos, and pizza. Now, my boyfriend, 49 reminded, I don't know if he's still in here. This dude, I have personally not tried it yet, but everything I hear of, all the reports, is that this dude can make a badass, kick-ass pizza from his home. But to answer the question, what is my favorite appetizer or game day pizza? For snacks is jalapeno poppers. Jalapeno poppers. I love those. And if I'm gonna barbecue, it would be either steaks, ribeye, or carne asada, tacos de carne asada. But I love jalapeno poppers. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Luis Moreno, Bosa is in Florida waiting on that $2 million a year that the Niners don't want to give up. Now, those are just speculations, Luis. I don't know if that is truly the reason why Bosa hasn't signed. I don't know. I just don't see Bosa being that cheesy. Now, I understand Bosa comes from a line of business. His dad played pro football. His brother, Joey, plays pro football. And if you remember, Joey held out too. Now, he hasn't held out this long. I think they signed him like towards the end of August. But let's keep in mind, this is going to be the greatest and biggest contract that the 49ers have ever given to a player since they existed in the NFL. This is going to be the biggest contract given out to a player. And the Niners want to make sure they cross their T's and dot their I's. I understand. I want Bosa. I want the Niners to sign Bosa and sign him now. But I also do not want to mortgage the future. And what is the future? I mean, we want to sign Brandon Ayuk. Can we do that, ladies and gentlemen, if we pay Bosa too much? How much is too much in you guys' opinion? How much is too much? Jesus M says, so overpay Bosa, even the contract turns to a bad in production, not as good. That's the scary part, Jesus. Once you pay and give Bosa the guarantee money, and this is what I'm hearing. I'm not even know if the $2 million is necessarily per year. I think it's the guarantee money they are in disagreement. Because once they give that guarantee money, whether Bosa plays great for the rest of his career or he gets hurt, that money's his. And the Niners want to make sure they continue to get a return in their investment. I've been hearing somewhere in the ballpark of $110 million guaranteed. Now, I'm not saying Bosa doesn't deserve it. Bosa is an elite player. He's a special type of player. He is a game changer. He puts the pressure on the quarterback. He makes players around him better. Offensive coordinators have to definitely need to look at Bosa and see where he's at on the field. They game plan for Nick Bosa. That's how important he is. Teresa says, what do you think about the Sharks circling, thinking Bosa will be traded? Well, I heard that the Jets kind of called his buddy Kyle, Robert Saleh. Hey, Kyle, what's up, buddy? Long time no talk. So I'm hearing that you're having some issues with Bosa. We can give you this or that. And Kyle's like, dude, your team sucks. I'm not dealing with you. Well, keep my number on the speed dial just in case things don't work out with Bosa. We'll be able to trade for you. Bosa ain't going anywhere, man. I will be so disappointed. Now, the last couple of days I've been playing around, just being obnoxious. Trade him, trade Bosa, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to trade Bosa. Who are we going to replace him by? Now, I'm conflicted, though. I am very conflicted. Why? I do not want to trade Bosa. I know the type of player he is and the damage he can do. But I don't want to mortgage the future either on one player. I don't want to put all my money in. I don't know if I'm ready to go all in on Bosa for all the chips and marbles. Let me know in the comments. Is Bosa worth the money he wants? Now, when I'm asking this question, please, you can answer it any way you want, but try to answer it without your emotions in play. It's easy for us to say, give him whatever he wants because it's not our money. But if you're a fan of the 49ers and you truly love the Niners, you will truly want to, hold on, guys. You guys are going to want to make sure that our future is not tied to one player. You're going to want to make sure that all your money is not tied in one player. As good as that player could be, as much damage he can do on the field, you got to think of the whole team. It is 11 on 11. I love Bosa. I want Bosa to be here for a while. But I'm conflicted because as much as I love Bosa, I don't want the Niners to be forced to give him a ransom of too much money just to keep him here. People have been talking on the internet. People have been on Twitter. Is Nick Bosa greedy? Is he greedy? Are the Niners cheap? Which is it? Is Bosa greedy or are the Niners cheap? Could both be true? Interesting. I want to say somebody came in that I did not acknowledge. Let's see, where is it? Ismael Ortiz is in the house. What's up, brother? I got David Villa in the house. What's up, David? We got Joey in the house. What's up, Joey? We got, give me a second. I know I'm missing somebody in here. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Austin is in the house. What's up, Austin? Don't know if I already... Kyle Benson. I thought I seen his name in the comments. My boy. My brother from another mother. This guy is a big, huge Vikings fan. And, you know, not everybody is really that smart from their neck up and become Niner fans. You know, you got those Viking fans. Not too all, you know, doesn't play with a full deck. No, just kidding. My boy, Kyle Benson is a great dude. Love this dude, man. Good luck to your Vikings, except when we go into Minnesota and kick Kirk Cousins' ass. It's on prime time. We know how Kirk plays on prime time, right? Your guys are going to meet Brock Purdy. Or as we like to say, Glock the Cock Purdy. Glock the Cock Purdy. Tanisha says, I have a question about the speculation. Who do I trust to get the real news about Bosa? Tired of seeing things and not knowing what is real. I know. There's so much information out there. There's so much things going on out there. You got to be real careful on who you're paying attention to, who are you listening to, because whenever there's a contract discussion or something like this, people are going to tend to want to get clicks. And they're going to say things that are not necessarily a lie, but boy, do they know how to twist and turn the truth. They use a statement which is not a lie, but it's not really the truth, or clarify it. So you got to be careful. I listen to David Lombardi. I think David Lombardi is an honest. People don't like him for whatever reason. That's your prerogative. If you don't like David Lombardi, that's fine. I do. I listen to him. I think he brings great information about the Niners. I listen to Larry Kruger. I listen to Jess from Last Second Sports. Those guys are pretty informative. So if you want your info, oh my goodness. What in the world? Hold on, guys. I'm just fixing it. I'm going to pop some of them, not all of them. Again, if you came in kind of late, I'm going to pick some comments. I'm going to read them. But I'm not going to read everybody's comment. If you want to make sure your comment gets read and answered, please send it via Super Chat. A Super Chat will guarantee to get your comment read and answered, and all proceeds go right back into the channel to buy stuff to do giveaways. Javier Rio says, bro, I think it's all done and being kept a secret. The Steelers can get thrown off their game. Well, kind of, but not sort of. According to, and I can't think of his name, the coach of the Steelers, they are practicing as if Bosa is playing week 1. They are Tomlinson, I think I forgot his name. Anyway, they are practicing as if Nick Bosa is starting week 1. So I don't think that's a factor, to be honest with you. I don't think that's a factor at all. I think it's just they're not on the same page. Benson says, F yeah, he is worth every damn dime. Now, is it because you just like Nick Bosa, or you're hurting so much for a pass rusher in Minnesota that if you guys had a defensive end at the caliber of Bosa, you guys would give him all your money. I do agree. Bosa is a special beast. Bosa needs to get paid. But how much is too much? Is he worth getting paid whatever he wants in the process of hurting the team in the long run? Maybe we lose out on a uke. That's the question. What is too much on there? With Bosa new contract, it's gonna be impossible to keep everyone. I can see Kittle, Armstead, and other key pieces not being there or being here. Everybody make sure to hit that like button for your boy Niner sickness. Yeah. I mean, how much is just too much? What's up, Luke? Luna in the house. My brother Randy Daytona is in the house. What's up, Randy? Joseph J. Galvin is in the house. What's up, Joseph? Let's see here. Do you think we got Hargrave in anticipation of trading Bosa? No. They got Hargrave because they want to see him next to Bosa. We were really weak in the inside. We were not penetrating. We were not putting pressure last year from the inside. All the pressure was coming really from Bosa. And Samson and the other kid that left, they were doing some damage on the outside, not really, but we were not really penetrating from the middle. Unfortunately, Kinlaw has not worked out. Kinlaw has not been the type of player that we thought we were getting when we drafted him. He's been disappointing. So the Niners went ahead and corrected their mistake of trading Buckner, and they brought in Hargrave to team up with Bosa again to try to get that 2019 type of pass rush. In 2019, we were dominant. Now, we also had D Ford when he was healthy. But I think, and maybe this is just me wishing, but I think Drake Jackson is going to be a surprise piece on this defense. I think this kid is going to be special. Now, remember, we don't need Drake Jackson to be Nick Bosa. Now, if he happens to do that, who's arguing, right? I'm not. But we don't need Drake Jackson to be Nick Bosa. We just need Drake Jackson to beat his one-on-ones. Because once Nick comes back, Nick and Hargrave are going to be double teamed. That leaves Armstead and Jackson on one-on-ones. Can they take advantage of those one-on-ones and get pressure on the quarterback? We were not that good from inside, Teresa. And I think the Niners understood if they want to make it to the NFC Championship again and get over the line and make it to the Super Bowl, we got to bring pressure from the inside as well. Kyle says, you're basically giving Bosa the money you would have given Trade had he planned out. Correct. But Bosa's not a quarterback. As much as I love Bosa and as much as I want Bosa, I got not one, I think I got like 5 different jerseys of Bosa in different colors and styles. I want Bosa to get paid. But Bosa is not a quarterback. And I know a lot of people want to bring that reference, but if Trey Lance was the future, and if he would have planned out, I wouldn't be disappointed to paying Trey. Now, I'm not saying to be cheap and not pay Bosa. I'm not saying to be cheap. I'm not like, oh, just give him, forget about Aaron Donald's money. Get TJ Watt makes 28 point something. We should gauge our meter on him, not on Aaron Donald. No, I'm okay with Bosa getting more money than Aaron Donald. But if you want like 35, 36 million per year, and if you're holding my team hostage because you're that good, I don't know about that. Maybe it's just me. I don't know about that. Hey, Beto, put your guy's name in the chat so that I can sub him up. Put my guy in. You mean the guy that I mentioned earlier about David Lombardi? Is that what you're referring? Luke Luna, David's the man. He just puts the facts out there. He just takes out the emotion. Sorry. Yes. I read takeout because that boy can eat. And he's always eating at a lot of different places. And that, as a big boy, I like what he goes and eats at. But you're right, Luke. David Lombardi just gives you the facts. He gives you the facts. He doesn't put in his opinion. He tells you the way it is. Some people think that's boring. Some people call that a kissing ass. Oh, he kisses the Niners' ass. Whether he does or doesn't, to me, it doesn't matter if he does or he doesn't. What matters to me as a fan, are you providing me the information that I need? Are you giving me proper information, or are you giving me your opinion? I don't want your opinion. I want the facts. I don't want to hear what you think of Brock Purdy. I want to hear what is happening with Brock Purdy. I don't want to hear about what your thoughts are if Bosa is coming back or not. I want to get information that keeps me in the loop, informed. So I'm with you, Luke. That's why he's one of my favorite reporters. And again, if David Lombardi is not your favorite reporter, you have someone else. If you like other content creators that provide you information, more power to you. I'll say this, and I always say this. Whether I agree with every 49er content creator or not, I support everyone. I support everyone. I go into their chats and I hit the like button. Why? Because this is what I do. And as a content creator myself, I want to support them. I want to support all the content creators out there, even if I don't agree with their takes. I'm never going to put somebody down. Just because I don't agree with you, I'm not going to sit there and say, you suck, you don't know what you're talking about, because your narrative does not align with what I want to hear. I treat, and again, I use food as an analogy because I'm a big boy. I treat every content creator as a buffet. You go into a buffet, you're not going to throw away the food you don't like. They'll kick you out, if not arrest you. So you're not going to kick out and throw the food away. What are you going to do? Oh, I don't like that. You skip. And then you go to the next tray. Oh, I don't like that either. Then you go to the next tray. Oh, I like this. And I like that. And you only get on your plate what you like. Every content creator is the same. If you don't like what they say, don't watch them. Find somebody you like and watch them. Whether they know football, whether they know X's and O's to the T, if you just like the personality, you like the way they come through the camera, if they're hilarious, if they're funny, support them. But try not to talk negative about anyone. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but everyone deserves credit for putting in the hard work, even if you don't agree with them. If the Niners lose this game on the defensive side of the ball and Bosa ain't on the field, watch how fast they pay him. Now, what happens if it's reversed? What happens if we win in Pittsburgh and then we beat the Rams? Do they back off Bosa? Now, keep in mind, guys, Bosa is a smart guy. Bosa is smart. I just want to acknowledge real quick, David McNiner's in the house. We got Don Dotson in the house. We got Roberto Davis in the house. We got Corey Davis. I don't know if I said your name already or not, but welcome. We got Chemo in the house. What's up, Chemo? We got Miss Matt Lopez in the house. How you doing? Good to see you. We got Rick Perez in la casa. What's up, Rick? So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. They are playing a game of chicken. They are playing a game of chicken. They're trying to see who is going to flinch. Do the Niners need Bosa more than Bosa need the Niners? Now, one thing I was going to say real quick. Bosa, it's a smart player. He knows. Even though each game he doesn't play, it's going to cost him around $1 million. He can afford it, trust me. He can always ask his brother for a loan. But if he misses, he can miss up to 8 games. and he's going to pay $8 million of fines. But if he misses game number 9, this season does not count for him. Meaning, it's as if he did not play all year, and he will stay on the rookie contract one more year. And Bosa does not want that. I'm assuming. So, now I'm not saying we're going to wait 8 games and he's not going to be here for. I'm just saying after the 8th week, we can expect him to be back. What shape? Who knows? But let's hope and cross our fingers that it is nowhere near that. All I have to say is paying people all this money to these guys, we need to go to the Super Bowl. The thing, Daniel, is the Niners are not just trying to go to the Super Bowl. Okay? The Niners are trying to not only go to the Super Bowl, but they're trying to be relevant each and every year. We don't want to be the Rams. The Rams won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. And they're going to find out this year how bad they're going to be. They're starting rookies everywhere. Some teams are afraid to start 1, maybe 2 rookies. The Rams are starting a bunch of rookies across the board. I want to be competitive every year. We got a super chat. My boy, Corey Davis.
Booyah!
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the super chat.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
He says, from Corey, hello, my Niner family. I hope you all had a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you for the super chat. All finances picked up by super chats or super stickers will be put back into the channel to get merchandise to give away. If you don't want to do it through super chat and you want to donate, you can donate Cash App or Venmo. I'll be bringing up Venmo in a minute. But thank you, Corey, for that super chat. Jim, what's up, Jim? Welcome to the channel, my friend. What's up, Jesse Perez? Pay Bosa, he says. Let's see here. Bosa is going to get paid. If we beat the Steelers and the Rams, Bosa has already proven what he can do. Let me see. Bosa is going to get paid. If we beat the Steelers and Rams, Bosa has already proven what he can do. Well, if we beat the Rams and the Steelers without Bosa, that kind of hurts Bosa a little bit. If we lose to the... Oh, God. I don't even want to say it. But if we lose to the Rams and the Steelers, then holy crap. That's where Jet York will be tripping over everything with the checkbook and sit there and bow down to Bosa. Oh, King Bosa. Oh, King Bosa. Accept my apology. Here's a blank check. Write whatever you want. And Bosa will be like, you know what? It's $45 a year. Hell no. That is way too much money. David McNiner says, what's up, Beto and the 49er Empire? Please wipe your feet before entering. Let's effing go, Niners. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Randy Daytona says, Kinlaw's balls out this year and we win the Super Bowl. I love him forever. Kinlaw's going to get his opportunities. Kinlaw is going to get his opportunities. He's going to come in, whether we want to see him or not. He is going to come in relief of Hargrave or in relief of Eric Armstead. Those guys are going to get breathers. We're going to see Kinlaw in the lineup. How good can Kinlaw be this year? Can he go in there this year without the pressure of being the number one guy, without the pressure of being there on every down, putting excessive pressure on that knee, or because he's able to come in as a rotation, he will be fresh off the line each and every time? Do you guys think that Kinlaw possibly could be effective? Do you think Kinlaw will make an impact? Either the stopping the run, going after the quarterback, or both? I am curious to hear your thoughts. What is Bosa gonna do? Kinlaw. Will he come in, take advantage that he's not playing full time, and take advantage of that rotation? There's a chemo sighting. What's up, fam? What's up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you, 49er Minded. I watched the show earlier of between you, Mariah, and No Border Sports, Ryan. You guys did a wonderful, wonderful job. All three of you. Great job, guys. Okay, I think I read this one. Thank you, Roberto, as well, for showing some love. Don is showing some love. Appreciate it. Jim says, I love Nick Bosa and want him to be a Niner, but the payout are getting out of hand. Not sure one person deserves that much money. Look at our quarterback room. We're going to mortgage the farm on one player, especially if he's not the quarterback. Now, we are not paying a quarterback right now. So, if there's an opportunity, and I think Nick Bosa knows this. I think Nick Bosa and his team, which sucks, but I think they know that we don't have money invested in a quarterback. They know that Brock Purdy is good, but he's not going to demand money this year. So they're asking for the farm. How much? I mean, let's be honest. If we can get our emotions out of the equation for a minute, how much is too much for Bosa? Even if you love him like I do, even if you're wearing his jersey. Look at this. Hold on, guys. Even if you're wearing his jersey, you love Bosa, you support Bosa, you want Bosa here. How much is too much? How much is too much for Bosa? Now, I believe that Aaron Donald is making 31 point something. So technically, if we give him 32, he'll be the highest paid defensive player. But Bosa also knows that Chris Jones is asking for money for the Kansas City Chiefs, and he doesn't want it. I don't know. It's almost like Bosa's waiting on Chris Jones, and Chris Jones is waiting on Bosa, because both of these guys want to be the highest paid defensive player for their prospective team. And if he holds out for 8 games, we won't be playing that. We won't be paying that $8 million for him. No, I believe that Jed York gave them the common courtesy to waive the money for preseason and training camp. But you're damn straight, Luke. Bosa doesn't play on the regular games where it counts. They're going to charge Bosa, and Bosa's going to now. Let's be honest, $8 million to us, at least to me, I can't speak for you guys, is a shitload of money. But to Bosa, it's not. And he'll be willing to take that. He'll be willing to take that hit to get what he wants. Love you all, my Niner family. Likewise, David Avila, you're always appreciated here on this channel. Thank you for always visiting and supporting the channel. It's the guarantee that are killing the deal. His brother set the record for 102 million. Bosa is wanting 110, which is crazy. And it can be the guaranteed money for sure. It can be the length of the contract. Maybe Bosa wants 4 years. Now, did Joey Bosa get 5 years or 4? I don't remember. It could be the length. The Niners might want to sign him for 5 or 6. And Bosa's like, no, I'm signing only for 4 because I'm young enough. I'm going to continue to bet on myself. And I think I can get another contract after the 4. But I also feel greatly that it is the guaranteed money that is holding this train up. Yep. A lot of money going around, Ismael. Yeah, I would love that to be true. But Bosa, if you watch it, I love you, man. I respect you. I definitely wouldn't want to fight you. But hell no. The Niners should not pay you $34 million per year. That is way too much bacon. With all due respect, sir. David McNiner says, Bosa doesn't just want the money. He wants the house, the farm. Over or under Kinlaw? That's a hard one because normally if he was playing full season, I'll say nah. But because he's coming in on rotation, fresh, I can see him getting 4. If he gets 5 sacks as a rotational piece, that'll be outstanding performance from Kinlaw, in my opinion. Let's see here. Jesus says, it's the trickle-down effect. One player gets paid, then the rest of the guys, their share soon as they follow along. Now, like I said earlier, it could be the Chris Jones versus Nick Bosa. Now, all this is speculation, man. My conversation with you guys, your comments on the comments is all speculation. We don't know jack shit. Let's be honest. None of us do. None of us. Even those big time reporters don't know exactly. Because Kyle and John Lynch, one thing they have done and changed, nothing gets leaked out of San Francisco unless they want it leaked. Anything that gets leaked out of San Francisco, it's because they wanted to get leaked. That's one thing they came in and snipped right off the bat. Remember before John Lynch and Kyle, everything was getting leaked? Everything. They stopped that. So anything that gets leaked is because they wanted us to know about it. And listen, Nick Bosa is a professional. I love Debo. Debo is a great receiver. I love Debo. But he's a little prima donna. He's a receiver. He made a big fuss. I want to be traded. Whether he really wanted it or not, but I want to be traded. His agent was, my client wants to be traded. Blah, blah, blah. This or that. Big commotion. Not a Niner fans were freaking out. No. They saw Debo dancing at a club. No. He's going to be traded. Oh, my God. What happens if he gets traded? How's this offense going to look like? Oh, my God. And the Niners took care of it. Now, at least we knew where we were at, right? My dad used to always say, Mijo, don't be scared of the loudmouth. Be cautious. He never told me to be scared of anyone. But he said, never be afraid of the loudmouth, but be cautious of the quiet ones. Keep an eye on the quiet ones. Because they tend to hit you when you less expect it. Debo, with all due respect, or at least his agent was loud with information. Kinlaw's camp is, you don't hear nothing out of Bosa's camp. They're keeping it quiet. The Niners are keeping it quiet. We honestly don't know what is taking place between both parties. Then all the star quarterbacks will be getting paid the same. Yep. I can't believe this is coming down to the who wants to be most paid. Unreal. It's all about the money. The Benjamins. Show me the money. Remember Tom Cruise on, what was the name of the movie? I can't remember. The one where he was the agent of the A's. Show me the money. Show me the Benjamins. It's all about money. It's a business, and it's always around money. Now, I am not against a player getting paid either. I'm not. Bosa or any player, truthfully, is one injury away of ending their career. One simple injury can end a professional sports athlete's career. And a lot of people say, well, Nick Bosa needs to stop being greedy and give the Niners a break. I love my Niners. I got them tattooed right here. I got them tattooed right here. But let's be honest. Nick Bosa gets hurt without a contract and he can't play that good anymore. Do you think the Niners are going to give a rat's ass of what happens to Bosa? Nope. Next man. Let's go. It's a cutthroat business, the NFL. A cutthroat business. Owners care about players who are being productive and winning and helping their team win. The minute you cannot help the team win anymore, that relationship between Kyle and players, I don't know. It seemed not to be there much. So I am not against players getting paid, but I'm also not for players getting too greedy. If they give Bosa $32 million a year, that's not being cheap. That is not being cheap, in my opinion. I think the Niners are being generous. Give him $95 million guaranteed, 32 per year for 5 years. But if he wants 33, 34, 35, even though I am for players getting paid, that is ridiculous. That is crazy. What's up, Brad? Welcome to the channel. The part that bugs me the most is that they will reach an agreement at some point. And in my opinion, that just means there is no reason a deal shouldn't already be done. Front office just needs to pay. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a Super Bowl roster. This is the reason why the Niners traded Trey Lance. Why? Because they are in a win now mode, right? This is why they chose whether Brock Purdy will have a better career or not over Lance. They traded Lance and they went with Brock because they are in a win now mode. Well, if that's the case, right, Brad? If that's the case, if you traded Lance because Brock gives you the best chances of winning now, then what are you not signing the guy that gives you the best chances to win on the opposite side of the ball? Which is Nicholas Bosa. Sign him. Oh, I remember I freaked out about Debo's situation. A lot of people did. Whether people want to admit it or not, a lot of people were on the edge of their seat, biting their nails, nervous. Let me ask you guys something. It just popped in my head. What had you guys more nervous? If you can answer truthfully, the Debo situation with I want to be traded, I don't want to whatever, or the silence of Nick Bosa. What got you more nervous? The loudness of Debo's agent actually saying he wanted to be traded, or the silence of Nick Bosa? Which one got you more nervous? Jerry McGuire, yes. Thank you. What's up, Maverick? How you doing, sir? Daytona said it as well. David Villa said it as well. Thank you, Jim. Man, all you guys knew it. And this big boy, a brain fart. Yeah, that's a great movie. I love that Tom Hanks in that movie. I also love him in Top Gun. I don't like the last Top Gun. The only reason I don't like the most recent Top Gun that he made is because, let's keep it real, how many years in between the last Top Gun and the one that he just made? And Tom had no gray hair in the movie. You look at Val Kilmer, and I understand he has a disease, or a sickness, but you look at Val Kilmer, he looks like he aged. You look at freaking Tom Cruise, and he looked like he only aged 1 year with no white hair. Give me a break. You know he dyed his hair. Why would you dye your hair in a movie where you're supposed to look older? Now, I understand if he was supposed to look younger, but he was supposed to look older and he dyed his hair. John Lynch claimed Bosa was budgeted. They say they were budgeted for Bosa. And they knew. Now, were they budgeted for the TJ Watt money, or did they budget it for the Eric Donald money? Because for being so bad, for putting money away and understanding you needed to sign Bosa, this is already what, the 5th? The game is in 5 days. Today is Tuesday. The game is on Sunday. Tomorrow is the biggest practice. Oh, by the way, keep an eye out tomorrow because Whether we hear about Bosa or not, personally, I am more interested on hearing about George Kittle. I am more interested on hearing about George Kittle. Now, just because George Kittle does not practice tomorrow doesn't mean he won't play on Sunday. But boy, would I love to see. Boy, would I love to see George Kittle out there tomorrow. They're going to practice Wednesday, Thursday, a light practice on Friday morning, and then they're going to fly out Friday afternoon to Pittsburgh and probably have a walkthrough on Saturday and then play the game on Sunday. But if I don't see Kittle out there tomorrow, if I don't see Kittle on Thursday, I'm going to wear it. Because honestly, as much as I would love to see Bosa and Kittle, for this particular game, I think that Kittle is more important to that offense than Bosa is on the defense for this game against the Steelers. Let me know if you agree or you disagree. The Pittsburgh Steelers linebackers are crap. Their linebackers are not that great. Kittle will be definitely going down the middle and exploiting those bad linebackers. But if Kittle's not playing and we have Ross Dwelly, Warner, now we level the playing field with those linebackers. They don't have great linebackers, but we don't have great tight ends either. But if Kittle plays, Kittle is way, way better than those linebackers the Steelers have. Now, again, do I want Bosa to be out there? Yes, absolutely. Do I want Bosa to be out there? But I think that with the rotation of Farrell and Austin Bryant, or Farrell and Kerry Hyder, will be sufficient for this game. Having Hargrave out there with Eric Armstead and Drake Jackson, I think we can get away with a W in Pittsburgh without Bosa. Without Bosa, having a rotation of Farrell and Kerry Hyder, I think will be enough, because we have Fred Warner, Greenlaw, our secondary. Hufanga's back in practice. That's a great news, by the way. Tashawn Gibson missed practice. I'm going to be keeping an eye on him tomorrow. But Hufanga's out there looking good. I think Lenore is going to have a fabulous year. Keep an eye for Lenore in 2023. Number two. He's going to sport that number properly. Real quick, look at the bar going by. Without Bosa, this is just worst case scenario, okay? Worst case scenario, conversation only. Without Bosa on defense or Kittle on offense, which player needs to step up on both sides of the ball? Who needs to step up if Kittle cannot play on offense? And who needs to step up on the defense if Bosa is not available? Put that in the comments. Who or which player in your opinion, needs to step up and replace Kittle on offense? Not replace him. I don't like that word. But try to fill in the gap for Kittle. And then who on defense could fill in the gap for Nick Bosa? Let me know in the comments. I'm doing great. Unfortunately, if you're writing me, if you're watching me from Facebook, first and foremost, thank you for your support. It doesn't show unless you allow Facebook to show eCam as my source of going live to show your name. Facebook is always with this, all the security things they deal with. If you make your way over to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, YouTube will always show your name so that I can address you by your name. Does anyone know what they are going to cook for the first game? Tony says, this is the type of movie critics I expect from Niner fans. Oh, so Tony is not a Niner fan. All right. What team do you represent? What's up, 615 Random Goat? Now, this gentleman is not a Niner fan. He is a Saints fan. But this guy is a class act. Just like earlier, my brother from another mother, our Vikings fan, they both are class acts and very respectful. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Jack, I like Jack Reacher and the Equalizer. I think the new Equalizer is coming out with, what's his name? Denzel Washington. It looks pretty good. I know, huh? Use him to make Bosa sign. What's up, Nick? Welcome. Hey, Beto, how are you doing, my brother? I am doing great. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing fine. How are you doing? That pisses me off. Bosa's agent is trying to get him more money when the contract didn't even need to be negotiated. At the moment, shaking my head. Listen, the more money that this agent gets for Bosa, future players that are signed under this agent is going to be feeling good about their negotiations. Or if anybody coming out of college needs to sign in with an agent, this makes him look good. If you think that he has the best interest for Bosa, that is not 100% true. He's getting Bosa paid, and Bosa would be fine with that. But the truth is, this agent is trying to make a name for himself with this contract. So future players coming out of college will feel comfortable in signing with him, knowing that when their contract comes up, if they're playing good, that they'll get paid. Good night, my Niner family. Until next time, it's been great, like always. Buenas noches, David Villa. Have a blessed night, a great night. Take care, my friend, and have a great day tomorrow, whether you're at work or wherever you go. The receivers have to step up for Kittle. Okay. Now, who's that good receiver going to be? Jawan Jennings? It's Kyle Juice. I can never say his name. Juice. Is he going to be the one who needs to step up and use him more as a tight end in replacement of Kittle? Kittle doesn't play. Will we see a rookie play Mr. Numero 10? I don't know. That'll be interesting. Oh, he's a... Eric, you are funny, bro. You hope he don't stay. And he's a Seahawks fan like yourself. I hear you, but there's no Seahawks fan like you, bro. You are the best. Still hate your team, but you're the best, brother. McKivitz to give Purdy more time to find other without Kittle. Linebackers need to be light, but in the absence of Bosa. Interesting. I like that. How do you guys think that Elijah Mitchell is going to be? I know that Mason hasn't practiced. He's been hurt. But how do you guys think Mason's going to do? Elijah Mitchell. Let's see here. What's up, 49er Throwback is in the house. How you doing, sir? He says, sup, everyone. What's up? Bosa and Chris Jones have to the same agent. Oh, there you go. Shit, I didn't know that. That's interesting then. If no Kittle, I think Juice and Duali must step up. If no Bosa, I actually think that Drake and Kinlaw need to step up. Okay. Good night. I'm assuming by putting all righty then, you're saying good night. Bash, thank you for stopping by, supporting the channel with your presence. I truly appreciate it. Be safe and have a good night, sir. Yes, Ronnie Bell. I'm getting old. I keep forgetting names. Ronnie Bell. I think this kid's going to be special. I know he's just a rookie. I have to see him play in regular games to get a good guidance of how good or not good he's going to be. But based on what I've seen in college, based on the fact that he looked pretty damn good in training camp and preseason, and also his dad is a college coach receiver. He's a receivers coach in college. I forgot the college. But the fact that his dad is an active receiver coach in college means that Ronnie Bell has been around the receiving tree forever. And that's good. Juice is the fullback, yes. Number 44. Kyle Juice is definitely the fullback. But we can use him as a tight end. Clinton Farrell and Drake Jackson will have a nice season. 5+ sacks. Listen, I don't know too much about Farrell with the Niners. I'm a Clemson Tiger fan. I loved Farrell's work when he was with Clemson. Unfortunately, when he went to the Raiders, he was drafted a little too high, and the Raiders just suck in managing defensive ends over there. Now, Crosby is an outlier only because he's damn good. Even with a sorry-ass defense, even with a sorry-ass coordinator in Vegas, Crosby's so damn good that even though their team sucks, he plays well. But me personally, I believe they misjuiced Farrell with the Raiders. They did not have his hand on the dirt. They had him as a linebacker covering tight ends, covering running backs. That's not what Farrell does best. Farrell's the type of guy, put your hand on the dirt, pin your ears back, and go straight after the quarterback. Worry about nothing else. Don't worry what's happening. Your job is to go after the quarterback. And this is where I believe Farrell is going to succeed this season under Chris Casseret, because he's not going to have to require to think too much. Like, not that he can't, But with the Raiders, he had to anticipate what the move was going to be for the tight end. And he was just not good. Pinning his ears back and going straight after the quarterback is where he thrives. So hopefully he'll have a great. Now, Drake Jackson, to me personally, anything under 8 sacks, I think is a disappointment. Maybe I'm being too. I'm putting the standard too high for him. But I believe in this kid. I think this kid can get 8 sacks minimum in 2023 if he stays healthy and plays every down, every game. Otherwise, that's going to be hard to accomplish. But I think he'll stay healthy. Breaking news, Mitchell was, no, don't say that. Don't say that. I know you're being funny, but don't say that because even you being funny, Mitchell can get hurt. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. It'll be great so I can break it, but I don't care when it happens. I can be sleeping like this. I can be in bed like this, sucking my thumb in the fetal position on my bed, snoring away when he gets signed, and I'll be happy to read it when I wake up. But yes, Brad, if he signs right now, I will be ecstatic because he signed and because he's doing it when I'm live. So yes, that'll be awesome. So that means we have to stay live until he signs. And you got to stay with me, Brad. Just 4:00 in the morning, I'll be talking to myself. I'll be like, yeah, we got to sign him. We got to sign Bosa. Bosa, are you going to get signed? Yeah, that's not going to give, saliva coming out of, drool coming out of my mouth. Not too good. Ronnie Montoya is in the house. What's up, sir? Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Are you worried about Moody? Yes. Yes, I am. Anybody that said, let me rephrase it. I'm not going to speak for no one else. You asked me the question, and I'm going to speak just for myself. Yes, I am. Why? Because we went from a kicker like Robbie Gould, who have missed kicks here and there during the regular season. But come playoff time, Robbie Gould was automatic. Do you guys know? And if you do it, great. If you don't, this is for the ones that don't know. Robbie Gould, in his career, has never missed a field goal in the playoffs. That's freaking impressive. I don't know about you, but that's impressive. He has not missed a field goal in his career in the playoffs. Imagine making it to the playoffs. We're in the NFC Championship game. We're battling it out with the Eagles. They're beating us by 2 points. There's 8 seconds to go. It's 4th down, and we send in Moody to win the game from 48 yards. 48 yards to win the game. 8 seconds left. The field goal will get us to the Super Bowl, or it will be another year of not accomplishing what we wanted. Do you feel comfortable in Moody? I guarantee one thing. If that is the situation and Moody misses it, there's going to be a lot of Moody fans. And I don't mean Moody fans as his last name. Fans are going to be pissed off in a moody situation. That's a good question, though, my friend. Good question. Yes, I am nervous. Until I see him kick, and start getting more confident. Heck yeah, I'm nervous. Absolutely. We just answered that. Moody hits it and becomes a. I like your way of thinking. Now I just said I said the negative way, but whatever goes up must come down. There's two sides to each coin. So I said the negative one, and Luke Luna is bringing the positive side of it. What if same situation, and Moody kicks it right through the upright to advance us to the Super Bowl and becomes the new hero? We're going to have to wait and see. So, 49ers, sign Bosa, get Bosa the money that he wants. Make sure, no, let me rephrase that. Niners give Bosa the money that he deserves, not necessarily what he wants, is what I meant. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy your Tuesday evening. Take care, and we'll see you on the next Niner Sickness podcast. Always a pleasure in talking football with each and every one of you. Go Niners. Peace.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.